An accused child predator is now behind bars facing multiple charges of exploiting children.
One more dry day ahead across East Alabama and then a rather wet weekend. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. An Oxford man has been arrested and charged with child exploitation following an investigation sparked by online tips. The suspect has been identified as Aubrey Jamal Butler, who is charged with 8 counts of electronic solicitation of a child and 1 count of production of obscene matter of a minor. He was booked into the Calhoun County Jail and is being held on $108,000 bond. Oxford Police Chief Daniel Phipps says his department received information about Butler from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. That led to the case being handled by the Oxford Police Department's Criminal Investigations Division and the East Metro Area Crime Center. Also working on the case is the 7th Judicial Circuit District Attorney's Office Major Crime Unit, the United States Secret Service, the FBI, and the United States Marshal Service. The case is pending prosecution, and Phipps said no additional information will be released at this time. The Honda plant in Lincoln has received a tax abatement worth almost $11.3 million from the Talladega County Commission for a new expansion project. Honda officials told the commission that the total cost of the expansion will be about $472 million, and it's expected to create some 200 new jobs at the plant. According to commissioners, the expansion will increase Honda's engine plant capacity and transform its model flexibility. Officials say the expansion is expected to be completed in about 3 years. The commission's action covers all state and local non-educational property taxes for the next decade. Honda opened its Lincoln facility in 2001 with an annual capacity of 120,000 vehicles. It has been expanded several times and can now build 300,000 vehicles each year. 3 of the company's most popular models, the Odyssey, the Passport, and the Ridgeline, are all made exclusively in Lincoln. Some East Alabama homeowners are going to face new guidelines covering their yard maintenance. That story and more when we return.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to. With the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford, our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Jacksonville homeowners, take note. The city has toughened its ordinance requiring that yards be kept neat and tidy. At a recent meeting, members of the council said unkept yards can be a spawning ground for pests that pose the risk of being a health and safety hazard. While Jacksonville has long had lawn care rules, these new amendments add specific guidelines. The changes mean that weeds, grass, kudzu, and other non-ornamental vines cannot exceed a height of 12 inches. The restriction is aimed at preventing pest habitats from becoming a shelter for snakes, rats, mosquitoes, and other nasty creatures. Properties with grass, trash, debris, or vegetation exceeding 12 inches constitute a public nuisance and danger to safety and welfare. State officials are recommending a fine of more than $10,000 against the Solutia plant in West Anniston for alleged environmental violations. Inspectors from the Alabama Department of Environmental Management toured the plant last fall and found 6 violations, according to documents on the ADECO website. The violations included failure to keep satellite accumulation containers of hazardous waste closed, storage of hazardous waste for greater than 90 days without a permit, failure to post warning signs at each entrance to the central hazardous waste accumulation area, failure to properly manage containers of used oil, failure to properly manage containers of universal waste, and failure to provide records for review. ADECA is proposing a civil penalty of $10,560 against Solutia, which is a subsidiary of Eastman Chemical Company. The ruling would also force the company to comply with all requirements of the ADEM Administrative Code. Local citizens and other interested persons may submit written comments, including requests for a hearing within the next 30 days. A copy of the proposed order is available on the ADEM webpage or may be obtained by written request to the state agency. When we come back, Anniston hosted a gathering of child advocates and volunteers from across East Alabama today.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
More than 400 educators, caregivers, and child advocates from across the region met at the Anniston City Meeting Center today for the 2026 TCR Early Childhood Conference. The TCR Corporation is an East Alabama organization of nonprofits dedicated to helping children learn, grow, and thrive. This year's theme for the gathering was Welcome to the Jungle, and it featured leaders from such groups as Chehaw Regional Head Start, Child Care Central, and parents as teachers. The event was hosted by Anniston City officials. 2 Cherokee County residents have been arrested following an animal cruelty investigation. Sheriff Jeff Shaver says his deputies responded to a report of several malnourished dogs at a residence on County Road 24. They went to the house and found a dog suffering from a severe injury. Cherokee County Animal Control was notified and immediately took the injured dog into emergency care. As a result of the investigation, arrest warrants were obtained for David Canape and Dimples Canape, charging each with cruelty to animals. An Anniston woman walking along a local highway before dawn on Tuesday was killed when she was hit by a pickup truck. According to state troopers, 40-year-old Destiny Bobo was struck around 4:30 a.m. as she walked along Alabama Highway 202, about a mile west of Anniston. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Troopers are continuing their investigation of the accident. Well, lots of sun today, but is there rain on tap for the weekend? John Holder is at our EAN Weather Center, and he has your local forecast.
Carl, we do have another day of dry weather coming across East Alabama, but the weather pattern is about to flip for the weekend. Wet and cooler weather on the way. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
For 50 years, Waldrop Metal Buildings has proudly delivered American-made metal buildings, barns, and carports across the Southeast. Now we're celebrating by giving back all year long with monthly giveaways as a thank you to our customers. Visit our Facebook page to enter and be part of the celebration. Waldrop Metal Buildings, real, American-made steel.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam. Quintard Avenue at Anniston, 12th and Quintard today. I didn't see a cloud in the sky in our weather cam today. No clouds out there at all. Total sunshine with the sunshine and dry weather today here in the EAN Weather Center, rising to 92. That's a degree above where we typically are in late July. 71 for the low this morning, exactly where we should be weather-wise as far as temperatures go. A classic July day here in the region. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, not quite as warm as it has been. We've had temperatures that have been in the mid to upper 70s. Tonight, look at this. We're dropping down into the 60s. No rain in the forecast, but 67 early tomorrow morning. Drier and cooler weather. That will feel good on your Friday morning. As we look at your day on Friday, another totally dry day coming up. 78 degrees at 9 o'clock with sunshine. More sunshine. Be aware of those UV indexes out there. They'll be high tomorrow. 85 at lunchtime. And then tomorrow afternoon about 3 o'clock again. Plenty of sunshine today, much like today. We'll top out at around 91 degrees. Here's the 7-day forecast, and some big changes are on the way. Look at that. We go from no chance of rain on Friday to a 100% chance of rain on Saturday. This will be a day, not a total washout, but again, we could see rainfall not only in the afternoon hours, but also in the morning on Saturday. Look at that temperature, about 5 degrees below the average with all the cloud cover and the rainfall in place, only 86 for the high. Another fairly wet day coming up on Sunday and Monday. 60% rain chances in the forecast. Highs once again below average in the upper 80s. That will continue into next week, as it looks like even on Tuesday, a 60% chance of rain. Highs still in the upper 80s. And then Wednesday and Thursday, more typical classic summertime weather in this first week of August. 50-50 chance of rain in the afternoon with the heating of the day. Highs averaging around 90 degrees. Nighttime lows continuing in the low 70s. So we know what it's going to do for the foreseeable future as far as rainfall goes. How about temperatures? This is going to take us all the way into about the middle part of August. And look at this, folks. We talk about the dog days of August in Alabama. Here it is. Temperatures for most of the nation and certainly all of the southeast, including right here in East Alabama, going to be above the average. So our average in early August, around 90 to 92 degrees, and it looks like we're going to be above that. So some hot days coming up as school starts next week and beyond. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Friday weather at a glance. When we come back, Carl returns with more EAN Local News.
Discover the elegance of fine jewelry at Couch's Jewelers. From timeless diamonds to stunning gemstones, every piece is crafted to perfection. Experience the quality in person. Your next treasure awaits. Visit us today in Anniston.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.